welcome to ABC Interactive English. This is Henry.
And this is Karen.
And today we are looking at part C of our ABC talk. And it's still about telephone English. And today we are leaving a message. And the vocabulary words are...
Pause. Pause. After a pause, Helen started to sing.
Email. Email. I will email you the shopping list. Did you get my email?
Information. Information. The poster has information about tomorrow's show.
Personal. Personal. This letter is personal, so don't read it. Hey, Karen, do you remember your first email account?
Well, I'm still using the first one that I have.
Really? Me too.
Yeah, from like, how many years has it been?
Well, don't try not to show your age.
Okay, fine.
But mine is a Hotmail account.
Same here.
Hey, that kind of tells them. They probably don't even know what Hotmail is.
They do. People still use Hotmail nowadays.
Everybody has a Gmail account now.
I have one too, but I just don't really use it. No, I have one. I just don't use it.
I don't even have one.
Okay, I guess we're a different generation. Okay, the question for today is, why can't Kathy speak to Mr. Klein right now?
Why can't Kathy speak to Mr. Klein right now? God, you just made me really sad.
Kathy is trying to call Roger at work.
Thank you for calling Martin & Company. How may I help you?
May I speak to Roger Klein, please?
I'll transfer you to his office. Please hold. Sorry, he's not in right now. Would you like him to get back to you?
No, thanks. May I leave a message?
Of course.
Great. Let him know that Kathy emailed the information about the meeting to his personal email address.
I'll tell him as soon as he comes back.
Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.
Explanation 1.
Hello, I'm Mike.
And I'm Hanny.
We've arrived at part C of the ABC Talk unit for this month, and that means it's also our last dialogue on the topic of telephone English.
Well, we have made phone calls, taken phone calls, and for our final day, we will be leaving a message.
Aha, so that means that the person we are trying to talk to isn't there or is too busy to take our call. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's read the sentence which sets up the action. It tells us Kathy is trying to call Roger at work. And as we begin reading the dialogue, Kathy's call is answered by a secretary who says, "Thank you for calling Martin & Company. How may I help you?" That's a very professional way of answering the phone at a business. Good job, secretary.
And Kathy then says, "May I speak to Roger Klein, please?" I like how Kathy says please when asking for Roger. It's very polite of her.
Yeah, not, "Give me Roger Klein." That would be rude. Being polite on the phone is a simple thing to do, but often makes you appear more polished and professional if you're speaking that way at work. As Kathy makes her request, the secretary tells her, "I'll transfer you to his office. Please hold." And then we read, there is a pause. Okay, at this point we need to pause so that we can learn more about the word pause. 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 It's a noun. A pause is like a break or a rest. It's a short stop in the action or whatever is going on. Like with a rest, when we pause, it is understood that the action will stop, but only for a short time, and the action will begin again soon. For example, there was a pause in the meeting while our boss answered her phone.
我们在开会的时候有暂停一下，因为老板去接电话了。那么 pause 这个单词在课文里面它是当名词，表示停顿或者是暂停。比如 After a pause, she continued her story. After a pause, she continued her story. 停顿一下之后，她又继续说故事了。好，另外 pause 也可以当动词来表达中断、暂停或是停顿等等。例如 The speaker paused to drink some water. The speaker paused to drink some water. 那一位演讲者他停下来喝一点水。好，那在今天的对话当中 ，Cathy 打电话到 Roger 的公司找他，不过接电话的人是秘书，秘书说要帮 Cathy 把电话转接到 Roger 的办公室，请他稍等一下。Now let's get back to the dialogue to see what happens after the pause.
And we had paused while the secretary transferred Kathy's call to Roger Klein's office. But as we get back to reading, the secretary comes back on the line to tell Kathy, sorry. Oh, sorry? That's not good. And to find out exactly what's wrong, we need to go to our question of the day, which is, why can't Kathy speak to Mr. Klein right now?
The secretary tells Cathy he's not in right now. The secretary tells Cathy he's not in right now. And then she asks her, would you like him to get back to you?
Or call you back? To which Kathy replies, no thanks. And then Kathy says, may I leave a message? Aha! It's time for Kathy to leave a message. Excellent. Well, before we come to that, we need to take a break. We'll be back with Kathy's message in just a few moments. Stick around.
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，我是悠悠。平常不管是购物或是办事，都需要办理转账手续。所以今天要教大家转账英文怎么说呢？我需要转账。
转账。好，转一圈了。这个转账呢，我们就用 transfer 这个字。
transfer。
好，所以呢，转账了。I need to transfer money to another account。I
need to transfer money to another account.
Transfer 其实就是从 A 到 B 这样，可以调动这样。所以 transfer money 就是转账啦。
对。那可是我要这个从自己的储蓄户头转到我自己的支票户头。
OK， 因为你开了2个嘛，对不对？你就说 I want to transfer money from my savings account to my checking account.
I want to transfer money from my savings account to my checking account. 那请问需要转账多少钱呢？
How much would you like to transfer?
How much would you like to transfer? 不好意思讲。
讲。
200块。
你来乱的吗？200块你就去 ATM 按一按就好了。
200块也要帮我转不行吗？
可以的。
这什么服务态度啊？那我们来看。
Live action.
Excuse me.
Yep. Oh. Yes.
I want to transfer some money from my savings account to my checking account.
Sure. How much would you like to transfer?
$2 million.
Okay, wait a moment, please.
Explanation 2.
Hello and welcome back. Kathy was having trouble talking to the person she wanted to speak to, so she has just answered the secretary, who answered the phone, if she could leave a message.
And after she asks this, the secretary tells her, of course she can leave a message. That is one of the many important jobs that secretaries do, take important messages for people.
So when she hears this, Kathy says, great. And then she tells the secretary, let him know that Kathy emailed the information about the meeting to his personal email address. Wow, an important message in more ways than one. It's of course important for Roger to get this message, and it's also important for us because that sentence has the remaining 3 new vocab words we have today. The first word we saw there was email. 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 This is a verb and a noun. An email, as most of you know, is an electronic letter, or a letter that is sent using a computer or smartphone and the internet. The E in email is short for electronic mail. When we send the information using the internet and a website like Google or Yahoo, we are sending an email, and we can also use this word as a verb. To send an email is to email someone. For example, Roger emailed his cousin to wish her a happy birthday.
Roger 写一封电子邮件给他的表姐，或者有可能是堂妹啊、堂姐、什么表妹等等，就是要祝他生日快乐。好，那么 email 这个单字在课文里面有出现两种词性，它当名词就表示电子邮件，当动词就表示寄电子邮件。那 email 其中这个 e 就代表 electronic， 是形容电子的。好，我们先来看名词的例句。How often do you check your email?How often do you check your email? 你有多常查看电子邮件呢？我每天都会开信箱，至少都会开2次诶。好，接着来看动词的例句。I'll email you all the details later today. I'll email you all the details later today. 今天晚一点的时候，我会把所有的细节用电子邮件寄给你。好，接着来学今天第3个单字。And what was the next new word that we need to learn about, Mike?
That new word, our third new word for today is information. Information. It's a noun. Information, often shortened to info, I-N-F-O, is facts, figures, and data about someone or something. The news is information about what is going on in the world. At school, students learn information about many different subjects from their teachers.Libraries have books full of different kinds of information, and the internet has websites which can give you information about almost anything in the world. For example, before Apollo 11, there was little information about what the moon was really like.
阿波罗11号是人类第一次登陆月球的任务，在那之前，跟月球相关的资讯并不多。Information 它表示资料或是资讯，是不可数名词。那刚刚麦克老师告诉我们，它常简称为 info I-N-F-O。好，如果我们要表达一则资讯，可以说 a piece of information。来看个例句 ：Don't give out your personal information to strangers online.Don't give out your personal information to strangers online. 不要在网络上把个人资讯泄露给陌生人知道。好，再看一个例句。The book provides a lot of useful information about traveling solo. The book provides a lot of useful information about traveling solo. 这本书呢，它提供了许多关于一个人旅行的有用资讯。好，接下来学今天最后一个单字喽。And one more new vocabulary word.
Yes, right you are, Hanny. Our final new word for today is personal. Personal. This is an adjective. If something is personal, it is about a person, and it is probably also quite private.We usually don't like to give our personal information to strangers or people we don't know very well. Personal information might include your name, your age, address, and any other things that you would feel uncomfortable telling the whole world. For example, a person's diary is usually filled with their personal thoughts and feelings.
日记里面总是藏了许多秘密，以及个人的想法还有感受，所以千万不要乱翻别人的日记。好，我们知道 person 是人，那么 personal 就是用来形容私人的或者是个人的，是当形容词来用。例如 The singer refused to answer any personal questions.The singer refused to answer any personal questions. 那一位歌手他拒绝回答私人问题。好，再看个例句。She left the job for personal reasons. She left the job for personal reasons. 她因为个人因素而离开那份工作。回到对话里面，秘书说 Roger 现在不在位子上，没办法接电话。那么 Kathy 想要留言，她请秘书转告 Roger 说，他已经把会议相关资料寄到他的个人电子信箱了。Okay, so now that Kathy has given her message, the secretary says,I'll tell him as soon as he comes back.
And Kathy is very happy to hear this, so she says, thanks a lot, and then ends the call with a very polite, have a nice day. And since that is it for our dialogue and for the ABC Talk unit for this month, we would like to say thanks a lot to all of you for joining us, and we also hope that all of you will have a nice day too. Until next time, bye-bye.
休息一下，马上回来哦。
Kathy is trying to call Roger at work.
Thank you for calling Martin and Company. How may I help you?
May I speak to Roger Klein, please?
I'll transfer you to his office. Please hold. Sorry, he's not in right now. Would you like him to get back to you?
No, thanks. May I leave a message?
Of course.
Great. Let him know that Kathy emailed the information about the meeting to his personal email address.
I'll tell him as soon as he comes back.
Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.
各位观众，欢迎收看《全民说英语》，我是 Daphne。今天我们总共要分享2则文法。第一则是表示让某人知道的句型 ，Let somebody know that 加子句。第二则是表达一点点点就点点点的连接词片语 ，as soon as。让我们从让某人知道点点点的句型开始吧。Let somebody know that 加子句，意思是让某人知道，是原形动词开头的祈使句。Let 在这里是使役动词让的意思，后方先接人当受词，再接原形动词，表示让某人主动做某事。Let somebody know 字面意思就是让某人知道，言下之意就是要听话的人转告某人的意思，后方再接转告的内容。例如 Let the new kid on the block know our rules 告诉那个新来的我们这里的规矩。此外，也可以用 that 带领的名词子句表示转告的内容，例如 Let the boss know that I'm too ill to work 转告老板我重病无法上班。接着来看下一则文法，连接词片语 as soon as 意思是一点点点就点点点，用于连接2个完整的子句，主词加动词。用 as soon as 开头的子句称之为时间副词子句，用来表示先发生的事情。另外一个句子我们叫做主要子句，用来表示后发生的事情。例如 Flora burst into tears as soon as she saw her ex-boyfriend 佛罗拉一看到前男友就哇哇大哭。以上就是今天的2则文法，全民说英语，我们下次见喽。
A sentence a day. Hello, welcome to A Sentence a Day with me, Henry. 好，仓库租到了，东西放进去了。可是呢，有的时候要拿东西，有的时候要放东西。人家是做生意的，所以你不能24小时随时就进去，想拿就拿，想放就放，一定有固定的时间。所以呢，要记得问 When can we get to our things?存取物品的时间为何呢？ That's right, you need to find out what are their business hours. They're not open 24/7. It's not a convenience store, okay? It's a business, so they can't have people going in and out all the time. So you have to find out, oh, this is when I could go and pick up some stuff or dropping some stuff off, and this is when I can't go to pick up some stuff or to drop off some stuff, okay? You gotta know because it's a business. It's something that you need to work together on, okay? And the sentence for today is, when can we get to our things? When can we get to our things? Don't worry, it's usually a good chunk of time, probably 12 hours, okay? Don't worry. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。今天我们在 ABC Talk 同样学到4个单字，现在就用1分钟的时间帮大家复习这些单字。同学们准备好了没？1分钟计时开始。好，第一个单字是停顿、暂停，要怎么说呢？叫做 pause。Pause 它可以当名词，也可以当动词哦。They chatted for an hour without pause。他们聊了1整个小时，中间完全都没有停下来。好，再看第二单字，它当名词是电子邮件，当动词是寄电子邮件。同学们一定知道，就是 email。好，我们来看动词例句。Can you email me the guest list？ 你可以把宾客名单用电子邮件寄给我吗？好，名词的例句 She spent the whole morning replying emails. 她花了1整个早上都在回复电子邮件。第3个单字叫做资料资讯，怎么说呢？叫做 information， 它常常简称为 info。你如果看到一个 I， 然后一个圈圈，那就是可以问资讯的地方。The information was very useful， 这是很有用的资讯。第4个单字，它就指私人的、个人的，跟人有关，一个人叫做 person。好，那这个字怎么说呢？ personal 形容私人的、个人的。The actor has a personal trainer， 那个演员有私人的健身教练。 好，可以算我过关吗？才差一点点而已。好，没关系啊，我下一个单元再努力。不管怎么样，我们还是有复习完4个单字，同学们一定要多多复习，多多造句练习哦。今天的 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见喽，拜拜。